Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Epic Fumbles, where we trade players. Like you see, Mary's not with us tonight. She have an engagement on tonight, so she will be missing this little party. But we have one back from the upper north with good internet and with good everything now. She's back home, right?
A friend of mine lent me her house.
Oh God, for real?
Yeah, it's my only day off in the last 2 weeks.
Oh
Hi.
God. Hi, Meg. We're gonna have fun,
Hi.
okay?
Yes,
You're not dead. Spoiler alert.
it's okay. I'm alive.
Yes, you are. You are. It was hard for the other three, but you're still alive.
I'm in my hammock.
Yes, that's true. That disc that is floating as a hammock. All right. So,
Yeah.
I want to ask anybody to do a recap. It was already enough trauma for our last game. And a hard time. No time to play. See you next time. End of stream. What? Oh, Cat's throwing me a D4. Thank you, Cat. Thank you for the chaos energy. I don't know what it's going to use for, but let's see what it's going to do. Your DM.
It's gonna be for the check to see if Ernest burns his tongue on the coffee.
Oh, wow.
Constitution saving throw.
Ogan, I didn't catch it. I'm so slow today. Sorry, the eat is killing me. Because the title of tonight's stream is No Time to Play. And, Ogan made a joke like, no time to play. See you next time. End of stream. Joe.
Good job.
What heat, though?
Thank you, Ogan.
It's super cold outside.
I wish. Send me your weather. I just
It's
needed
like
a bump.
13 here. So.
Excellent. Perfect.
Perfection.
I need that inside my house. that inside my house. Please. Gods.
So last time on the Mavericks, we actually have our bunch of adventures going through a portal, going back to somewhere they didn't know, and they quickly caught up to where they were because they've been there before for other traumatic events, like the sacrifice of Dawn, the non-sacrifice because they saved her, of Dawn Mantor. Who teached him everything. Well, Luna was knocked out dead, and Aaron was trying to save her. But another big dick called the Purple Dragonborn on the other side of the portal still had a link to that little tabaxi. And counterspelled the first attempt to revivify on our little tabaxi.
Mm-hmm.
But the soul of the rogue was still savable? Yeah, savable. Aaron gathered up some other energy and he went into the pouch of Luna where he could find some purple crystals that can replace some components to bring her back. And he cast it again. So, with this large scream to death and Aaron and wild wolf scream, Luna has been brought back to life. Afterwards, there was a lot. Well, in the meanwhile, Don actually, still in his burning bright metal armor, fell down unconscious and enveloping in his own armor with his force bubble that he used to do, and Ogan giving the D4 to Dawnbringer. And came out a bit changed. Just a little bit. The colossal Goliath now became maybe just a bit smaller, but as a Warforged. An entity mixed of... He looks natural from a bit further away, but the closer you get, the more artificial the body of Dawnbringer looks like.
It's shiny.
It's shiny like a diamond in the rough. Ha! His skin's too tough.
Correct.
And there was supposed to have a little discussion with Daddy number 3, Ernest Silvermantle, where he didn't want to repeat himself. Daddy made it clear to Isk, so to wait everybody to wake up and be conscious to answer more questions. Luna was hard sleeping. And Aaron got some news from town. They learned that the war was turning to shit, and other places in the world were going to shit as well. Especially back home, where the forest, the grove of his Druidic circle, was maybe under a menace of the Crimson Dominion, finishing the job they tried the first attempt around 30 years ago. And that's how it ended with that conversation with Talos, where our Maverick, like Bert said earlier, doing the Uber for Ernest to have some coffee for him to be more acute senses to work.
Isn't it gonna be cold when we get there?
Look. That's like a him problem, not a me problem.
In like an open container, just like on the back of the elk.
You see, he can do magic. He can figure his shit out.
Yeah. A portal for coffee.
If he can't defeat a cold coffee, then he ain't no mage, I guess.
Yeah.
Must have wasn't gonna get it himself, so.
So we now have our Mavericks going back to the little shed in the woods where you can find underneath that dark temple where stains of blood from people of the Inkling is still there.
It's delightful. Positively delightful.
Yes. So delightful.
It's modern farmhouse.
Mm-hmm. Rustic charm.
Very couture.
Is that the good one?
Vogue. Is there Vogue in D&D?
No, that's the wrong one. What did you ask, man?
If there's Vogue in D&D?
Vogue?
Yeah.
There's no Gazette or anything like that.
Because that house would be centerfold. Vogue.
Is that a beer you're drinking? There's beer up north?
No, I brought it with me.
Makes sense.
For
Morale boosting
days,
supplies.
for days where I don't sleep and I have off and no on call. So, aka today. Like,
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Good plan. Good plan.
Okay, Alberton, please give me the freaking map. It would be really amazing. I had it last time. Why are you... Brother?
It's not epic fumbles, it's not technical difficulties.
There's no technical
want me to
difficulties. It activates now.
do you want me to roll my hit point in the meantime?
Yes, in the meantime, please, darling, roll that d8. Because you
Wait.
are a roguey stabby. So you have the average, so the 5. Plus your constitution modifier.
Oh,
It's been a long time
nice.
since you rolled one, right?
Yes. It's been so long. So 5 plus 2, 79. Oh, 10 away from the best one. Jeez.
Yes, Dark Knight, there is a cooldown because there would be D4s everywhere, and they already have an inspiration in Dawn, and I am sad. I have that one too.
Did we do a long rest?
Ogun's giving another D4 to Aaron.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna click long rest.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Viv does like the sugar mom.
Huh?
Yep. So yes, click on the long rest button, and everything should be fine now.
Yay.
Let
I
me-
slept.
Let me import your character sheet.
Because I have new toys.
Ho ho ho. Psst, psst. No, that you already have. Psst, psst,
I already have the visit. Now I have a new toy.
psst, psst.
V2?
Sort of. Sort of. You'll
Oh,
see.
I see that one of the new tools that you have.
Yeah. Where is it? Okay, it's here. It's fine.
Oh, it should be imported. So now you can add that 5+ Constitution mod now.
Oh, Jesus. Why is it like... Oh, okay, it's still my old... Okay, we good. I'll need to change that in D&D Beyond.
Good. So, with all that, after the rest, after everything you're doing in the morning, the conversation going all around, you come back to this little sanctuary, I suppose we can call it that, where you see that Ernest is still working and taking notes, and still have some tools. Don't know what it is exactly, but he knocks it on the egg. I'm going to try to do more precise calculations. As you arrive, and he moves his head. On your way there, Isk said to you that she received a conversation from Nyx, from Ishalian. So she would be retiring herself for a moment to talk with him, and she's gonna come back to you after. So no Isk in the scene.
She disappeared.
Did the drawback of Ishalian affected the region here?
Yes, the forest is suffering. It's like it's dying or disappearing. Something is very wrong. So
Is that something about what I did in Ishalian? I don't think so.
I don't know. I have to go see with the druids. Maybe they have more information.
Alright. Luna should be waking up soon. Do you have that coffee?
Pull out coffee in some kind of closed container.
Grabs it. You take a sip. You press tea, and you see the smoke getting out of it.
I was about to say, no complaints, only Presty.
You press tea again, and you see the diffume lowers a bit. Perfection. And just a few moments afterwards, Luna, you are like 3/4 inside your long rest, but you still have your abilities, but you're not fully healed right now. Just that you take that in concern in the roleplay that you're shit. But your eyes open up and you are in that floating disc in a hammock shaped.
I'm gonna, for the span of maybe a minute or two, I'm gonna pretend that I'm still sleeping. to see what they say,
Okay. Okay.
and then we'll see.
Of course.
Come on, we all knew Luna was gonna do this.
Of course.
So, you're heading to the forest as soon as Luna wakes up?
Yes. When I came out before leaving, I reconnected with the land and I felt so much wrong. And then in town, they're talking about the forest weakening and my circle weakening. And there's bad people about to attack the forest.
Lumberjacks?
Very funny.
Do you know the Crimson Dominion mercenary band?
Yes, well, never really worked with them, but heard about.
Yeah, well, they want to expand their territory by destroying the forest. They already took where I was from, my village, and now they search to expand further in the forest while my droids are weaker.
I would say that I would like to help, but as a wanted man, it is not wise to be seen, but give me a second. And you see that he's checking his kind of backpack, and he grabs a scroll. Your tiefling friend is not here, but I guess that she can send arcane spells
Yes.
as a sorcerer.
Hmm.
You can give this to her.
What is it?
It is a scroll of infused magic. It will, at a certain location, send the rock flying of the sky and destroy whatever building or anything in its way. It's approximately 20 feet radius. It's a modification that I've done from the spell you can call a swarm of meteor. It is only grabbing one instead of doing a swarm of it.
I see. This will come in handy for sure. Thank you.
It's less cost effective in power, necessitating arcane energy. So I can lend it to you, and since you're attacking a place where it might have some kind of fortress, might come in handy to kick the door in.
Definitely.
It would serve as a good replacement for siege weapons. Yes.
So yeah, now, like I told you before, I feel like I have to go get the spirit of my circle in the underworld. I think that's tied to what's going on. So hopefully my circle can send me once I reach them.
What kind of sickness did your grove suffers from?
I can't tell from here, but like I said, I felt like the magic, the forest was disappearing. Like, I don't know if it was dying. It didn't feel like death. It felt like something was leaving.
Hmm.
And the circle is struggling to use their magic as well, so it's weakening our connection to nature.
And you are not affected by it.
Well, I am weakened already, so I don't know if it's tied. I don't know if it's the same problem. That's why I need to get there and discuss it with the Archdruid.
The laws of nature are unpredictable, so I'll leave this to your mentor. And, Luna? Roll me for stealth, please.
I was excited.
Let's see that one.
Yeah, but even then, like, it's a 3 and I got 16.
Yeah, but Meg,
It's true.
Meg,
Yeah.
you're level 10 now.
Yeah.
Reliable talent. Do you know what it is?
Not 11?
It's 11?
I thought it was 11. Let me check.
Double checking.
Oh, true, it's 11.
Okay, 'cause
about myself.
You built up on the excitement.
Oh my God.
I'm waiting for this
Right?
peak life moment in my character moment. That no, I know. I'm waiting for it.
I don't know. 10, 11 are like huge milestones for characters.
Oh well, Daddy didn't notice anything, but Aaron noticed that you're you're.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
That's kind of what I want, though. Loki, you kind of see Luna like move a little bit, kind of like crack a little bit of an eye to see what's going on, and just go like. Because she's read the story Is gave her.
She wants the kiss to wake up.
Yes. She's read the book. She knows what's happening.
I'll change into a wolf and lick her face.
Big sloppy licks.
Yeah.
That's a poor use of your wild shape, sir.
I mean, who are you to judge? It's a good use if you ask me.
Yeah, but not if you ask Luna.
So, well, she will be waking up in maybe an hour.
Very well then.
Now that we have the annoying one of your bunch with questions, do you have any? Yes, I'm talking about your tiefling friend.
I'll go crouch next to Luna and just like grab her nose and shake it a bit like that.
That's rude.
Come back to me, Luna.
But that's rude when you do that to people when they're put under a spell. It's not how the stories go.
It's okay. And next time I'll wait for a handsome man to come and give you a kiss. But not him.
Not who?
No one here.
Well, I was hoping for Dawn, but okay.
Oh yeah, Luna doesn't know yet.
So at this moment, because my passive perception is actually not that terrible anymore. Noticing the conversation, Don's going to look over and come stepping very quickly over, almost at a light jog.
Like, is it too quick compared to his speed before?
I mean, it's a light jog.
Okay.
He's gonna jog up, and he's gonna bend down and grab you in a hug and lift you up.
Aww. She's gonna be like, don't squeeze too tight, but I'm very happy.
Luna, it's such a comfort to know that you're still alive. I was so afraid.
I was afraid too. Does your voice sound different?
No, however, my skin doesn't give. My skin is metal.
So she's gonna, because I assume we're kind of like holding your faces here.
Yes.
Yeah. So she's just gonna turn around a little bit and lick the side of your face.
It's slightly cold.
Dawn.
An irony.
Yeah, and metallic tasting.
You taste different.
Hmm. I imagine I do. I'm
Are
gonna
you okay?
gently set you back down and pull back the little hood on the cloak I was wearing. Show my shiny face and my bright white pupiled eyes.
I'm just gonna poke your forehead a little.
Ding, 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 ding.
Are you still you?
That's a very deep philosophical question.
But it's kind of a yes or no right now.
If you mean the body, it is, yes, irrevocably changed. I don't have Dawn's eloquence always. I gotta
Zone into it.
if you mean my identity, my soul, then yes. As unsightly as this may look, it's me.
I don't find you unsightly. Just as long as you're still you, I don't really care about outside.
That is a comfort, more than you imagine, Luna.
As long as you're okay, I'm okay.
I would say so far so good. I'm alive in a sense. That's about as good as one can wish, really.
Did we get him?
No, I tried, but he escaped. Right from my grasp.
I get it. I tried to. Is he still out there or is he contained?
No, I would imagine he's still out there. And when I find him, I will remove his internal organs and then stuff them back into his pathetic mouth. Pardon.
It's,
I had momentary lapse.
wait, can I keep one? Because just taking them out to put them back in seems a little time consuming for nothing.
Well, I do have a rather decent sized grip. Whatever I can grab in one go.
That's good. I'd like a kidney, if you can.
I guess I shouldn't ask why.
There's not really a reason to. I just feel like a kidney. It's good to see you laugh, Dawn.
It's good to see you're still all there, Luna.
Yes, well, is my tail still intact? Because that's kind of important for me.
I mean, is it? Checks.
Missing a bit of fur from
No!
certain spots, but it will grow back in a day or two.
God damn it. My tail, it was my prize.
Nothing that won't recover.
She's gonna kind of like bring it in and kind of like tuck it into her shirt to kind of like hide the little burn bits. Shame.
She's vain about her tail, I see.
Yes. We all have our thing. Where's Isk?
She's outside. It would seem she received some communications from Mix back in Ashalion.
Yes, because apparently on our way back from that place, we are 3 months in the future.
No.
A lot of time has passed.
Yes.
No. No,
Yes.
no, no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
because
Yes.
that means I don't have my cape anymore. He gave us a week, and now it's been 12.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we can always check once we have time. Your mentor taught Isk how to teleport. So, maybe we could reach that place faster one day.
What is Ernest doing right now?
He's not even paying attention to your conversation. As soon as like it was talking about fur and like emotions, he just turned back to his egg and keep on studying.
Well, Ernest, that is even your name, as I know it's not. I think we have some questions.
Then
I
what
have
is
some.
my name?
I don't have my notebook with me in the north. Wait, fuck, I have a copy on my computer. Give me a sec. I made a copy for Marie. Your real name is Jihad Nouri, as you told me when I died.
Yes.
And technically, you were 142 years old, but that's not true, is it?
No.
So lies on top of lies.
Well, this body have 140 years old, around such.
A lie by misdirection is still a lie.
Look who's talking.
Yes, but I never lied to you.
That's not true.
Okay, what is the lie I told you?
I won't be listing all the little lies you told me to learn magic.
That is because there are none.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so can I at least ask, did you make me a key or a door? Because I'm both, and I need to trace it back.
Both.
You made me both.
Yes.
What? Okay, so do I unlock myself, or are they unrelated?
It's unrelated. The key was to go to the place where you were, and you've seen my servant.
Yes.
For you to not being attacked. This creature was immune to magic. And even Dawn, in his former prime, in his armor and artifice that he was playing with, would not be in a lot of defense against this. I knew that one day you would find out this place, and I wanted you to be safe.
For that, I was the key.
Yes.
Yes.
The door, you created it yourself.
How did I do that?
Died in Drenselhof.
Ah. Well. Yes. I told you guys I'm a little dead. You didn't believe me. Alright, so it's
I repaired
lagging.
the seal on the necklace.
Yes. So I kind of have something that happened recently, like a few days for us recently, um, that kind of give me the need to know what's in the box.
You don't need to
Uh,
know.
well, I need to make an educated decision.
Mm-hmm.
Some events have transpired, so I need to know if it's worth it for me to go down that road and to choose my path. So I kind of need to know what's in the box.
No.
Hmm.
Well, you can't say no on something that happened to me.
But no, you won't know what's in the box, but you can do whatever you want with your own life.
Okay, so what if I were to tell you that someone is threatening sort of like the source of where I am if I don't give them the box, but I don't want to give them the box, but I kind of need to know what's in it so I could maybe replicate it long enough to go and solve that issue.
You're talking about what?
I'm not clear. I thought that was pretty clear.
And who wants you?
I don't know. It was a guy that was spying on me in the night in a tree, which is creepy enough on its own. And now he's kidnapped some people. And he knows things about me, so he's probably gonna kidnap more people.
It's
He
true that
pro-
you lost your aunt. Oh, uh, whatever the link you have with this.
Mama River, yes.
Yes. Is it about her?
Yes. So far, it might be more people soon.
Well, I can tell you what's in the box. Because I don't need another enemy on my tail to bring back this box.
Enemy. What do you mean?
The Enclave is after me because I stole things from them to open these portals. To go fetch this little dragon egg and try to find back how this might be the only thing that haven't been affected by the infertility of the dragons. So this egg might be the reason why draconic heritage will not disappear from this world.
Hmm.
In fairness, we kind of knew about the Enclave, because they've been chasing me for a bit because of that. So,
Who do you think wants what I have around that box? Luna, seriously.
seriously, I think the purple dragon person that killed me, I think the Enclave, I think whoever is talking to me in my head and took Mama River, and I'm guessing more people that I don't know about.
Yes, and other enemies that I have is the Kalemvor priests. That since I cheat death, I appear in their book. So wherever I'm going, they're trying to track me down.
That's
That
not
means
good.
that you're daddy number 2 also. Yes, I've been following your questions and talks while you were with the Mavericks.
Well, that's creepy.
Yes.
Ever so slightly, yes.
Jesus. So it means that you hear me with that moment with his?
No.
Okay, that's fine, Naba.
I don't have all the time in the world to check up on you.
Well, I mean, you barely talk, so that tracks.
Do you have unearthed something more important than this box? to ask.
So in your opinion, my questions are not important. That's very rude, Dad.
Not that it's not important, but not that I care.
No, you don't care. It hurts. Well, questions. Who is that purple guy? I think it's all on our minds.
Well, since I forgot that your tiefling friend would not be here tonight,
Whoops. Happens.
I was supposed to say it to everybody, but now she's not there. And we'll say it tonight because next week I have something, a little something.
She'll have to watch the VOD.
Yep.
I'll send her a PowerPoint.
Yes.
So
The
this,
best.
the chaos of a PowerPoint made by Luna would be
Just all the fade in and fade outs. All the
And all
transitions.
all the sounds, like the 90s sounds. I'm like,
with the title in word art.
Oh yeah, all the clip art.
of course. You have
Everything's
to.
in clip art.
That's how you PowerPoint, man. A PowerPoint like a bouse.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the title of it. Presentation. PowerPoint like a bouse. BAWSS.
Hell yeah.
I've already told you where I'm from.
Yes.
Do you need any form of confirmation? Okay, where I can go along from there.
Well, just to tell the others, because they don't know, you're a world that was before Darnakothrum, and your country was flooded by reptiles who fled 120 years ago, and you call yourselves the Awakens.
People from across this continent has been cursed. It's afflicting the body directly. And these creatures that they're fighting, and the bloody twins, they say the draconic creature seems to be dangerous, tainted with necrotic energy. These used to be dragon eggs. The larger creature that looks like dragons, and the one we encountered in the high heavens, is one of those. Also on the other continent. That's what happens to a dragon that's been tainted by this curse. I am one of the last humans that lived on the other side of the continent. The only reason I'm alive today is because I changed body with the last one. Man, the body that I have right now is the one of a man called Ernest Silvermantle. I use different kind of magics to transmute and enhance the body so it will live longer. But initially, I don't know why. He was the only human who haven't been cursed on the other side of the continent. And this Dragonborn did the same thing I did, but actually modified the corpse of a half-dragon, because he is not a Dragonborn. He is half of draconic heritage. He did the same I did, but modified the body of a half-dragon, and took possession of it. We were once wizards with the same goals. You can see where it differs now. He is seeking this egg to take over the last dragon that could be fertile, and create a new lineage where he could conquer everything. You've seen how powerful he is. It's not for nothing that Moldreg right now is dangerously compromised. But these are not your problem. I am the one who took this egg. And yes, what I did had consequences, but having this dragon died has more bigger consequences than what's happening to the world tree right now. And sorry for summoning this night walker. I had to put everything in the way to keep this portal open, or I could not get out where we were. If it's of any consolation to you all, the portal is now closed, and the only thing needed to save this world tree is to kill that Night Walker. It is no small task, but I guess you have friends.
Mm-hmm.
So, another question for you. How did he know who I was?
The Dragonborn? You think that I am the only one who have the ability to scry. When I said that I was once a wizard, having the same goal as him, the place you've seen with my servant, the flashy-eyed creature.
Hey, he was nice.
I know. This place used to belong to both of us, our own master. We were students from the same master. So he probably spied on me while I was training you. I was not wearing the amulet at a full time at that point.
And the book you gave me,
Yes,
whose is it?
mine.
Okay, and why doesn't it talk anymore?
Because I requested him to do... You've seen him, actually. During the fight. He was the one who started the ritual. And you see that he just opened his book. And you see this phantomatic form just above the book. A upper body of a human. Homunculus, like no hair. No... And you just... There is no mouth, but you can still hear sound from this spectral form in it. Hello, Luna.
Have you been spying on me too?
I am not like this.
Oh,
It's
it's
just
nice to
that this
actually.
old branch here needed my help to the ritual, so that's why I was not with you anymore.
Reassuring.
Hmm.
You know,
Because
he
God
needs
told
me
me.
so many times because he's useless without me. And you see that Ernest just closed the book, and the phantomatic figure just dissipates.
It was nice to finally meet you, book.
So yes, he is still alive.
Because he told me that his owner's name is Nakarn.
It was one of my names, yes.
Oh,
Hmm.
makes sense, I guess. Um, so if I want to go back to see your servant, can I?
Well, you would have to use an existing portal. I don't have the arcane energy to do another one from here. Would have to go through the portal of Ishalion and do the same as I did.
To kill the tree.
Yeah, probably.
It's not optimal. Um,
Hmm. I do believe once is quite enough.
yes. And do you have any idea of what I could do for River?
Could always tell a lie.
That I have it?
No. Oh, he wants the box. He doesn't want to know what's in it.
He wants to have what's in it, but I wouldn't know how to open the box. You know.
Well, you've seen one manner to crack it.
Well, yes, but I mean, I would know. Knowing you, it's booby trapped.
It is.
I
But
wouldn't do
if you
that.
find another mine of Kersilos and throw it in there and just made it explode again, and maybe generate an even bigger war.
I mean, that's a lot of consequences.
You're good at that.
Yes. Well, do you think they know what's in the box?
Probably.
So, do you have any sort of something that I could use to lie?
You could say that it's gone back where it came from.
It's come back where it came from,
It's gone back where it came from.
right?
Let me see my deception. I suck at that. So, Aaron, with your... Well, Aaron and Dawn, actually, because I know Luna sucks at wisdom.
I'm not horrible. I have a 10.
You see that he took a look at the large red circle next to you when he talked about gone back where it came from.
Hmm.
I look at the circle. I look at Dawn. So it has something to do with where we were.
No. The circle is used as an anchor.
For some kind of otherworldly being, I would assume.
I guess that you visited my home when you were over there. You've seen the creature under and what happened.
Yeah, the enormous creature that we could even see the full body of.
This is one of many.
And that's what's in the box, a huge creature like that contained.
Yes.
Oh, so yes, opening the box would be dangerous.
So you could see one of my failsafe was to froze time getting teleported to the box if anything happened to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because we are not powerful enough to deal with that.
I am not strong enough, and I don't think the whole enclave with all their resources would not be able to face this threat.
I believe that.
So you could
Who-
think that these people who kidnapped your Mama River
Yeah,
knows
saying
about
that.
the one who are called the Great Old Ones.
Excuse me.
Do you think it's a cult that wants to bring those creatures to this plane and destroy?
Maybe, and it's a cult that have a lot of reach. If they were able to track down a member of a family that one of my apprentices had a connection to me.
Needless to say, it does speak to a level of resources that is troubling.
Do you have any hypothesis on who it might be?
There is a cult established to the south of this continent. But, with all that, there's also this army of undead creatures that breached the world known to humans. And the south might not be a safe place to be.
You're talking about Ishalian or further down south than that?
Mix of both. I think this shadow creature entity following you for a while now just might be intertwined with all that. I've heard about Shar when they were trying to get this place here. Well, like I said, to get you to the underworld, I would need something in power of a portal. The same kind that is generated by one of Dawn.
Don't speakle?
Something that is powered by an emerald ash heart, and it will consume it.
Maybe I could find one around my druid circle. There should be.
Maybe.
A Narch druid
Grab
should be able to
this.
find some.
And you see that he's checking his backpack again. And Paula, it's only a small cube. That seems to be of metal. lay this in your forest. At the more sensible place where you see that they were you said that the power of your grove was leaving. If you could find a source, it could serve as an anchor, so it would not destroy the portal or Luna. Because Luna is, if you didn't understood, a door to the underworld.
I understand.
So I'm gonna be your portal.
Yes. As long as you can come with me.
Oh,
I do
Good
believe
portal.
that gathering the materials is so Luna can follow and live. Very
And
importantly.
bring us back also.
And one thing I would need is a lot, or a huge chunk, of Kersilos to power it and alter where this portal would lead. And the
We have-
reason I am working for the past hours, it's because I have to find the coordinates. And having this cube in your forest would help me to navigate while I'm settling the portal.
Sounds good.
I have quite a lot of Carcilis. Actually.
Quite a lot. Is it the equivalent of 2,000 gold of it?
No, but I do have 401 gold piece.
I don't think you have 400 anymore.
What do you mean?
Look in your backpack.
Yeah, we had to use some to bring you back.
Some was expended, yes.
But didn't you have the diamonds I gave you and the diamonds you bought?
Yes, and I tried to revive you, but that stupid dragonborn guy counterspelled it.
We had to resort to extreme measures.
Yes, he really didn't want me to bring you back.
Why?
I don't
You
know.
wanted him dead. One less of you is better for him.
Yes, and clearly he's a despicable character.
Despicable individual. Can't process. He's a DI. No, I messed up. It's a kid that I want. I'm gonna figure it out. And I'll come back for a way to spell out dick. More smart for you, Don.
Do you perhaps mean a despicable individual that cost us Kersilos?
Oh, that is very good, Don. Oh, you can say it without being insulting now. That's very good. Oh, he's doing so well.
It was an attempt at being funny.
And you did so well. I'm so
Don't
proud.
take me as a good public. I don't laugh very much.
No, he's not very friendly either.
It
Doesn't
was
like
effective,
people.
and I made an impatient and a slow learner tabaxi how to become an arcane trickster.
Yes, and it took you a very long time to actually want to be near me. I just had to keep trying and keep trying.
I see. Certainly explains the sunny disposition.
I have officially removed my 400 gold pieces of Carcillo.
It's not 400.
No, we only use.
No?
He only used 150 of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, because I still had 150 gold of diamond, so I was able to
Okay.
cover for half, and then you had to cover the
So
other
two-
150.
50 of Merciless.
So you still have some. You still have some.
Honest, I was low-key scared. I was like, 400 went so fast.
I know my 300 gold got stolen by that dragon.
I know. The douche.
I know. I hate him.
Yeah, I don't like your friend that.
You just received a scroll of around 10,000 gold, so that's not that
Did
bad.
we? I did.
Yeah.
I don't hate you, Dad. I just hate your friends. It's not the same. Okay, I'm trying to think.
Okay, so we bring this cube to the forest. I talk to the circle. See if we can get what we need for the portal. We should also, if Isk can do it, teleport us to a Shalian to deal with that shadow creature so the tree can be revived. And then the druids could also help.
Yes, there's much to catch up on.
Yeah.
3 months worth, really.
And my cloak.
And your cloak, yes.
And the cloak. Yes.
And the cloak. You guys promised.
Where do you want to
Yeah.
go first?
How far we would be from the circle, Fred?
You would be around a day of in elk form.
Okay. Yeah,
Maybe
I
that's
need to go
smart
there
thing.
first. Yeah, so I can drop what he gave me, so I can anchor it, and then talk with the Archdruid and Lanathar, see what the next plan is, and see what's happening to the forest. Most
It's
of
the
all,
grove of the Misty Oak Forest, right?
yeah.
I'll step in the circle, please.
Oh, okay.
I just had one more question before we do. Have you heard about the Black Dragon in the south?
No, I use portals and teleportation. I don't need to walk.
Well, just because you're looking at dying dragons and draconic heritage, he seems to be very mad about people being in his swamp, and he got very mad at something, and we think it's the shadow that's stealing draconic essence. So, food for thought. Maybe it's going to be pertinent for you. And if you have more information regarding to that, maybe keep me updated.
Yes, I'll do.
Thank you.
Take this stone. It's not the one you talk with.
Okay.
When you need, you can crack it, and everybody within 5 feet of you will be teleported back here.
Okay. I'm gonna add that.
Does it
So-
work with other planes, or we have to be within the same plane?
You have to be within the same plane. It's only attuned to the material plane.
Okay.
Let's hope we don't go on any trips then.
It's
The
for
last one
you
was
that once you're
crazy.
done with the grove, you can come back here, and I can teleport you again to the other place that you need a cape. From there, you can go wherever. I guess that Isk is now able to work on the arcane that I showed her.
Is there a
Assumedly,
symbol
yes.
to teleport here that we can have?
I'll send her to you wherever you are when you're done with all that. So, circle, please. No last questions before I cast a spell.
Not so far, but we'll see you soon, right?
Depends on how fast you crack that stone. And you see that he's moving his hands. And all the circle that you're in the middle of it, and it turns blue and purple. Purple light, and in an instant, you don't see your own feet. And then when the ray just appear at top, you now see a dark place. where the touch of light doesn't seem to be here for a while.
Hood up.
There is a large stone. A stone that you can call a menhir. This stone is just middle of the circle of your grove, Aaron. No one in sight.
Got like two musics going at the same time. It's a very weird thing right now.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think I only have one.
You only have one?
Yeah, I had exploring the dungeon.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I had both. I still currently have the tavern.
You still have it? Okay, let me refresh and remove
I
My-
have none.
my
I have
brain was like
nothing.
trying to listen to the tavern plus that. I'm like, this is a very weird feeling going on in my brain right now. It's just,
I had no music, so I think you stole mine. And I'd like
well.
it back.
Sorry,
Peek
not
back
sorry.
Sharing is caring, Bert. All right? I need
Yeah,
some
well, I
buttons
like
for
my
two.
shit. No, no, I keep all.
Now is it only the dungeon?
I'm gonna refresh mine. I think.
Yeah, I guess it's on your side. There's a button.
Yeah, mine is just a dungeon.
You look all around you and
How much better?
half of nature is dangling between death and life.
Okay, so I will recast commune with nature as a ritual, so I can connect with the whole grove and try to feel what's going on.
You approach. The terrain and bodies of water seems to be tainted. It seems to be necrotic energy. The animals seem to have fled most of the center part of the forest. And you feel that there is a powerful undead aura.
Undead aura, you say?
And yes, well, the sword is in the scabbard. But one thing that you see is this shining bright light coming out of the scabbard of the Valwa's sword. There is an influence of the other plane. And the building is mostly the village that is pretty close to the grove. That you feel that those buildings are not in a good shape. Not that it's been destroyed, but more like even this wood that it's been used to do the houses seems to be fainting. And as you just only hear in your head, but you don't see anything. You that have the best eyes in the Mavericks. You just hear. And all of you starts to hear it too, but it starts whispering more at Aaron. Aaron, where were you? What have you done with it? You see now that mist start to rise around you. That is that undead aura that the Eben Blade is catching. You've seen a wraith just a day ago. This seems to be like one. You've heard legends about a river in hell called the Styx, where the lost souls are all located. And it feels like just a drip of this river would be within this grove. Like everything that's in here is getting slowly sucked out of life.
Hmm.
And in Dismiss is no gray. It have the same greenish taint that you remember from Dranselhoff. And from when Luna used her special talent.
Can I detect where that necrotic energy is most focused?
With your commune with nature, you know that it is to the altar where you were doing the offering to the keep ring. Now you're at the grove, the druid circle where you're gathering. You're not at the altar where you were doing the offerings.
Okay. This is not good. Luna, you have experience with death.
Quite a bit, yes.
Do you feel something?
How do I feel?
Remember when you first saw Teslar with the little butterfly in your stomach?
Yes.
It's some kind of butterfly in your stomach, but literal butterfly in your stomach.
I feel like I ate something wrong. And oddly, slightly aroused. It's a weird feeling, Erin. So, it's the first time I felt it this much. But I do feel like there's death near. Maybe I'm closer to it somehow now. I don't know. It's a weird feeling.
Could
I don't
these,
feel.
could
Yes.
these ghosts affect us, or are they on the other side? Like when I look around, do I see like actual wraith like I saw when we fought them, or is it a bit different?
With your passive perception, you see something that was really well hidden, but just not enough for your eyes to see. You see someone who's hiding behind a tree. It seems to be a little girl.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's a horror movie. Not like this.
It's always the little
You
girl.
just see an eye from the side.
Of course, she only has one eye.
That is peeking. And you see long. It looks to be blonde hair, but it is have that green taint to it.
I will call out to her, and also like give a little sign to the other two to like come closer and back me up in case.
She is around 60 feet away.
Okay. I'll be like, hey.
As soon as you see that you saw her, she does not run away. She dissipates in a few minutes.
That's creepy.
Okay, so
Luna, and all of you, but Luna, you feel like it's right next to your ear. You said you'll free me!
I knew it. I fucking knew it! Of course.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
The fuck is she out of the coin? Stay in there. You're not a fucking genie. Wisdom save?
Wisdom saving.
11.
Do you want to use the D4?
I have one that's true.
There's
Yes.
a floating inspiration also.
I have a 2.
13. 13 is not enough. So, you will
I dagger myself.
let me just roll the whole damage, please.
What?
Shh.
What do you mean? Don't shush me. I have feelings.
I think that's a let him finish. Oof. Oof.
Well, Whales from the grave.
Mhm.
Does it work in this situation? Because
Yes.
it's from you have to have 2 opponents.
No, you can do. You don't need 2 opponents. You can do it on one creature. It's just that you can do it on a second creature if you want, and within 30 feet.
No, because it's you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first creature, and it takes necrotic damage. You also deal this necrotic damage to the first creature, so you have to have 2.
Well, Aaron, you suffer 15 necrotic damage.
Well,
And you suffer the 10, 29, 34 damage. That's in a moment you just... A bit like when you've seen yourself at a third person, when you were dead, and saw your body a bit earlier. You seem to have lost control of your own body. And you've seen yourself just take a dagger and channel all the necrotic energy that you're used to do and stab yourself right in the torso. And you, with the pain and suffering, you go back into your body. Think you get there for 13 months?
VIP, let's go.
Luna, are you okay?
Well, no, but I don't understand what she's doing out of the coin. She's not supposed to have that ability. Even technically coming out of the coin would require me to destroy the coin. So I don't understand.
Maybe we're too close to the veil.
Yes. Much of that coin should be dealt with as soon as we can. We may be somewhere that necrotic energies and spirits have more pull than they typically do.
Yeah, and I felt a source, so I will take you to it. Everybody be on your guards. And I will go directly to the altar. And just run.
I'm gonna keep up.
While keeping an eye out to see if I can see another living creature or person.
All right, let's go.
Let me change the music.
I'll be back in a second. I really need to pee.
Well, before going further, we'll just take a short break, a 10 minutes break. So be right back, people, for this amazing run in the forest. It's gonna be so much fun.
I'm gonna get a cardio in. It's gonna be great.
Yes, indeed. So thank you again, Catnip, for the 13th month, and you'll be there for seeing the Dark Forest happens. So, switching back to the break time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And we're back. Where we just stopped at the moment that Luna seen an old friend and lose control of her own body for a second and stabbed herself. Because right now they're in the forest. In the very same grove that Aaron learned everything that he is now. What?
Told you we need to fix that fucking coin.
What happens now? Aaron said that you're going to a spot and to go it at a running pace, as I heard. Is that it? Perfect. Let's see if it works. Should be. Too high hopes in this.
Needs more despair.
Just a token of remembrance what you've seen a couple of games ago. Second form boss fight.
Ah shit, he's back!
You're running through the woods right now. And even nature itself seems to have turned on you, Aaron. Because you see roots and branch of the trees trying to snatch you, Aaron, Luna, and Dawn. I will require either an athletic or acrobatic check from all of you.
Let's go athletics check. Yeah!
Can I use my new power of guidance?
With all that, yes, you could.
Hell yeah. Okay, so you said athletic?
Athletic or acrobatic? Either
Yes,
one.
please. Acrobatic. For sure. And
A D4.
yeah.
Of course, we're the parkour group.
Hell yeah, 20, baby.
And Don is Ron.
So you just see Luna and Aaron jumping from place to place, and at some points, even where Aaron would be caught up, you just see that there's this greedious energy giving him an extra pulse to jump or to twist in a certain manner that the roots are not grabbing him. Just this feral instinct. And Don is actually not even trying to dodge anything. He's just pulling through everything he's going. And you
Choo
see,
choo!
and you see roots and branches just cracked when he's just passing through.
Choo choo, motherfuckers!
Exactly. And you keep on going, and the mist becomes thicker. This green energy is coming a bit closer to the material world. I will require you all to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, see, that's not as nice.
Okay,
Ooh, yep,
just
that's
give me a
not as
sec.
nice.
Because I'm using my opposite end because I fucked up and I'm full of slime. Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yeah.
How much is
Natural
it?
20.
Hell yeah, girl.
I'm so wise, man. I've got the wisdom.
So Don, while you're going through everything, there's just this mist that you're going through, and you see really quick figures, like the spirits are moving inside of it, and one of them just go through you, and you suffer this 7 necrotic damage, going straight into you and go through. And with all of you, again, you see in the far distance, you're maybe 1 minute's running. You hear and see colors that is familiar to you, but more familiar to Aaron. the bright starlight that Lanathar is able to do. The one he summons. He just in mid-air with those dragon wings made of stars. And he's just throwing radiant energy all around to the ghosts that are overwhelming. You even see the Archdruid of your circle impaled in the tree that has been broken. And you just see all those spirits around you.
Question:
But
the spirits
right now you're really far still.
Yeah. Okay. The spirits that I can see from here, are they flying towards Lanathar, or are they all like on the ground and he's sniping from the air?
He is in the air and kind of like of a reverse tornado. The ground is a really large mist of necrotic energy, and you see it spiraling and going towards Lanathar. That he's just a bit like you've seen Dawnbringer's sister do. You see that he's bloodied. You see that his skin has been shredded. He is injured. And he is fighting for the last chance of this girl.
Okay, and can you say a minute away? How much distance?
This would be around, say, it would be, let's say a number of feet, it would be 500 feet away.
Okay. So everybody, I'm gonna just yell, let's double time it. They're in danger.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Well, I'm not going to use zoomies, but I'm going to use all the dash.
Well, you are already at running speed. I was considering that you were already at your maximum. Do you want to do anything to accelerate the pace that you're going?
No.
I mean, morphing into an animal, doing anything related to that, aced, whatever. Oh no, it's true.
I'm already as fast as I'll get, which is fast, but
And actually, Don is now a bit faster than Aaron.
Oh shit!
I'm fast.
You're over 35 feet.
He's
Yes.
wearing his fast shoes.
Oh my god!
Oh wait,
He
no,
has
don't give
lightning
me
bolt
fast
on
shoes. Because if I get fast shoes, that'll be even faster. You want to see a choo-choo
Damn.
train?
You see that
You're
he,
ready for recess.
he doesn't have shoes anymore, but on his feet, you see that there is like his tattoos, the blue line. There's just a blue light every time he's stepping. Like you have the shoes that runs fast.
That'd be hilarious. There's just a little place at my boots. They're like Skechers, just choo 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 choo. But yes, I run fast.
I just want to consider if anybody's taking an action to accelerate, or I'll continue the narration of the scene.
No.
No, I'm keeping
gonna-
my zoomies.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
My goal is to land directly under him.
It's not Isk, it's just that I selected her. Sorry. Isk 17.
She's there in our heart.
You see Lanathar is getting... There's just a few spirits getting out of it and just... And you just see the necrotic energy pierce through his flesh. And you see the bright wings on his back is starting to flicker. And he's starting to... From the 200 feet in the air, he starts falling. And now you are in close distance, but now nature, as I said, is also against you. So all of you, please roll me again an athletic or acrobatic check.
I will guidance myself again.
Okay.
Another athletics check. I can do that. Oh, that'll be a good one.
Oh my god, dude.
There is a floating inspiration in there. because right now I won't describe what's happening until you decide if you pick anything or not.
Yeah.
You also both have your
D4s.
D4s.
Do I have another one, or because I used mine?
True, you use yours.
No.
I just want to make sure.
Double checking. Yep, she's only got one.
There we go. Okay.
I can
So
see
no.
these things.
I don't have anything. I'm gonna wait.
Well, Aaron has a D4.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you can use your D4.
There's the floating inspiration, as I said.
Okay, I'll use the D4.
I don't think.
Oof.
I want to keep the floating inspiration because we don't know what's gonna be there.
So you're a total of 11, 13, 15. If you take some damage, I will allow you to not be grappled.
Okay.
So you will suffer 10 slashing damage.
Will do. And I'll yell, Lanathar, I'm coming! Keep
And-
fighting!
You see that he is now unconscious and he's falling from the 200 feet that he was in the air.
It's no bueno. Do I take any damage or grappled or anything, just to make sure?
From the grappled on your side, no. It's just that Aaron, he was on the DC.
Okay.
And I just allowed him to go through if he suffers damage.
And do I take damage or anything like that?
No, I think you're just above
you're
the
just
DC.
grappled by the creature, so your movement is 0.
Okay, that's it. Okay, yeah.
so
I'm
you're
grappled.
just and the
Amazing,
roots are just
okay.
getting. If you stay in there, it might get worse
Okay.
because, like you've seen Aaron did before, as a snake form, you're getting constrict.
Yes. Well, obviously, I'm gonna try to get out of it. Let me know when. I know
Yes.
it's kind of like a narration.
Yes. So, back to you did your run. You see Lanadar have dropped 120 feet, and it's only 80 feet from the ground.
How close are we from him now?
Now you are. Let me just check. You are. You are around 80 feet from him.
So could I do my movement and an action to get... Let's say if I want to go within 60 feet and cast healing word. It's 60 feet range.
Probably, but you don't know if he's going to survive the impact. Because he might not get conscious enough at the speed he's dropping.
Because he's already unconscious, so basically in game's term, I'm trying to save him from like death saves.
Yes, but it is still a 200 feet shoot, so he will probably go back to death. And it's not necessarily about death save. Falling from 200 feet, it's 20d6. He might die because the damage will be above his stature.
Okay, then in that case, if I need to get it closer fast, so I can catch him. Okay, I will. I was trying to save this, but no choice. Let's see.
You're now everybody at full spells and full everything, except that what you are about the elementals, Aaron, that we talked about. But everybody is back with you. You all took a long rest.
Yeah, but I did the reviving after a long rest, so I'm down with spells.
The reincarnation.
Yeah, the reincarnation.
Yeah.
So I'm done with that spell. Trying to see which one is okay. So could I bonus action change into a giant eagle, fly the 80 feet, and
What
catch
speed
him?
they fly?
80.
80? Oh. All right.
I was checking between the owl and the eagle because I knew one of them was faster than the others.
Well, listen. Give me an acrobatic check. Either you're in your elven form or giant eagle form. And let's see if you catch him.
Okay, so but I have time to reach him.
You would have time to reach him.
Okay,
Because
so
right now it's mostly how the cinematic will go.
Mhm. So I will just change my character first.
Alright. And Don, on your side, what are you doing?
Well, considering I don't really have a plan to catch Lanathar and Aaron does, I'm going to try and help Luna get ungrappled.
Okay. So you can give me a strength check, please.
I can do that. Strength ability check. That's not great. I'll
16 acrobatic.
add my D4.
Perfect. And as your action, you're catching Lana.
That's it.
Come on, I was hoping at least for a 15. Ah, well.
He uses D4.
Just for you, Meg. Just for you.
Feel.
With everything he did, Luna, you know that he gave you advantage for you to want to get out.
Oh.
I'll take it. That was worth it.
You're not out of it, but he helps you by tearing down the roots that he can, but can give me an acrobatic check to get out of this. .22 is enough. So while he's getting out of the place, he just removed the one that holds your foot. And I guess that Don would be like, move! And you just, Luna just out
Nice.
at the top, and the roots are just shredding at the top, and she starts running.
Thanks, Dawn.
All right, back to running, I guess.
So, now is the time for the great music. So a bit of an anime scene right now because there's roots everywhere, nature's getting out of hand. You just see Luna running around. Aaron start to jump, roots jump inside of a tree and just spiral and switch into an eagle form. And you just hear the loud screech of a large eagle in the sky. You see Don in behind just pulled out the roots and continue his train movement through all nature that is in there. And right at the moment where Lanadar is falling, you just see this giant eagle going into this necrotic mist and catch him at the last seconds where you almost see the rocks on the ground just go in the gust of wind and the speed he's going.
Whoosh.
And I guess if you're going back into the air. Perfect. While you're going up, Luna and Dawn, these spirits are not done with the living around here.
Of course not.
You see on this altar where the Archdruid has been, you see a bald man with black tattoos in his face. And he still has a staff inside of his hand that is just a large claw of an hippogriff.
Fancy.
Impaled there, and you see that he seems to be the focus of what's happening right here. All the necrotic energy seems to be emanating from this man. You, Aaron, you swap into the air, go a bit further. What are you doing with Lanathar?
So where am I? Like, am I far enough from the spirits to be like in a safe area for now?
Right now, you are safe. At the speed you're going, you just flew into the air and you go further away. And right now, all of you, I want to... Yes, you can think about your features, you can think about all of that, but I want you to think that you can use them in ways you could not do, usually in D&D. We are a narrative moment. You can use the features that you have and try to push the rules.
Okay, so I will right away, and it's a waste, but got no choice. Gonna come back and use healing word on him to wake him up.
You're a bit further in the forest, where you see that everything is a bit calmer. There's just Lanatar just... What? And you see that he grabbed his own staff and he's getting stressed, and you see that you're the only thing moving around, and he's about to throw a guiding bolt towards you, and he stops himself and like...
We're not out of the woods yet. Can you heal yourself?
I'm all out. I'm all tapped out.
Okay. What's happening? How can we stop it?
The Archdude. These spirits manifested and they anchored himself in him. They used him. They used the absence of the Keepering to take over what's of the grove. I'm tapped out, Aaron. It's all on you now.
Can you get to safety?
I'll take care of myself.
Okay, quick question before. The Archdruid, is he dead and the energy is coming from him, or he's like alive and trying to fight it?
That was going to be my question too.
From where you all standing, you would have to be closer to see if he's living or if there's any sign of life in him. But you see that literally his eyes are glowing from the greenish energy, and everything about him seems to be otherworldly.
Well, drawing my sword and trying to approach while shouting at Aaron, "Aaron, what do we do?" Because I don't know spirits. We're outside my domain.
That's outside of mine too.
Well, I think you give yourself a crash course in this domain, because you're gonna need it.
Okay, so my first instinct would be to rush towards the Archdruid and tell everybody to concentrate around him. Like to make like a barrier just around him, like all three of us.
Okay. Luna, what are you doing?
So, Aaron told us that already?
Yeah.
I'm going to follow because it's his place. So he knows his people and everything better. I'm going to follow what he does, but I have my crossbow in hand. And do I see any creatures around me?
Since you've seen it before, you still see that little girl peeking, moving towards the... inside the mists, moving, still looking at you. No, nothing happening right now. But she's looking at you again.
Okay, and do I see any living creatures?
Living creature, no.
Fuck. Okay, that foils my plan. Fine, I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna have my crossbow in hand, and as soon as he tells me to attack, I will.
Quick question. Did the daylight thing that the other druid did to me, is it still on me? Because I haven't used it.
Yes, it is still on the mark on your forehead.
Perfect. So I would activate it while I'm running towards the archdruid, just to bring light to the darkness.
Perfect. On your side, Dawn.
So I'm following what Aaron's saying to gather. And with my sword now out, trying to think outside the box, the spirits that are going about, I'm going to try and see if there's any contact between my sword and them, like give a test swing to see if the magic of my sword allows me to maybe cut something, maybe touch something.
Any normal weapon would do nothing. And even in this situation, you're not sure about magical weapon, because you are in between worlds. It is not the same as you're fighting a ghost. You're fighting something that's literally not here.
Yep, that's why.
But one thing, you have an Eben blade. One who is made to cut through these. And when you first go through a spirit with the Eben blade just to try, the spirit doesn't flinch at first because he knows this kind of weapon will not affect him. But as soon as you go through it, you just hear a loud out of this, and you just see the spirit just cuts into.
That smells like solutions.
So just so I understand properly, the archdruid is the dude with the hippogriff staff,
Yes.
and he is possessed or
He
he's
is
nice?
impaled on the rock in the center of the altar. His
Okay.
body is literally pierced by the stone.
Okay. And there's not like a someone in front of him or anything. It's just spirits and this dude
Yes.
impaled. Okay, I got confused.
And
That's
all the
good to
green
know.
energy from this reverse tornado, like I said, is starting and emanating from him. So you're all around this circle, and while you're running, Dawn, you tried to cut through the spirit, and it worked.
Yeah.
One thing that's happening, last time you saw a shadow, and all this magical darkness around you were surroundings, and you could not see shit. Aaron just passes thumb in front of his forehead, and in a bright light, you just see the green energy that he used to revive Luna go straight into the air and just burst. A daylight spell just appears, and you see that it is empowering the material side of where you are. This solar energy coming out of this light is breaking the barrier and push back the underworld for where it is doing. So everything around you is less affecting you. Everybody, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I certainly hope I'm good. If I'm not, I'm very afraid.
You're a machine.
Yes, literally.
You all suffer 6 damage of necrotic. Dawn, you suffer half of that. All the energy, without the daylight, it would have been the double. So you just get you just thickened the space between the two worlds, and the light from what's emanating right now, it's getting thicker, and it's back to you. You're all surrounding the body of the archdruid.
How long ago did he die?
You would have to take your action to do a medicine check.
Luna, you're a
don't-
portal.
I'm a daughter, bitch.
You're
Okay.
a door to this
I'm a daughter.
underworld.
Oh shit! I posted my plan. Fuck. Okay, so I'll just go out and say it.
You know you can hide that, right?
I know, but I don't know how.
It's a right click.
I'm sure there's a way.
It's a right
But
click.
it's too late now. Now I know. Thank you.
It's for the future. There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But everyone saw it. My plan of surprise is ruined. So I'm
well.
gonna go out and ask it. So technically, it's 30 seconds when someone dies for me to create a soul coin. If the soul is here now, because it takes like 30 seconds for the soul to leave. If they're here now, can I create soul coins?
So you're trying to create a soul coin with the Archdruid right now?
I would try with the Archdruid maybe, but also maybe the souls around. I don't quite know.
The souls around probably will work. But you don't know about the Archdruid? Are you trying or not? But that would be using your action instead of your reaction.
Yes. Yeah, no issue. I'm just gonna look at Erin. Want me to trap in a coin?
Yeah, maybe we can revive him later. As long as we
I'm
can
a-
save his soul.
I'm gonna do soul coin for the Archbishop. I'm gonna try.
You're trying. You try to materialize the soul coin. You've seen Sharkak do it so many times. And you can't. But it's not that you can't, that there is no spirits. You can't because he is still alive.
Oh shit. He's alive.
Most likely in extreme pain.
And then he's alive. I can't do it.
So, Aaron and Dawn,
Is Luna, does she have time to tell us that he's alive?
she tries to say, I can't! He's alive! That's what she literally said.
Exactly.
Don, can you pull him out?
Well, how big is the spike that he's on? Because can I lift a normal human man? Yes.
You could try, with a high athletic check, you could climb that stone while pulling him out.
All right.
I'm gonna use my action to guidance him,
Okay.
giving
So you
him
had
energy.
before.
Yes.
All right.
So there's this green energy while Dawn is pulling out. There is still a floating inspiration out there.
Should I use the inspiration? Because it's pretty high, but it can be significantly
You still
higher.
have the D4 from the...
Yeah.
Also, well,
It'll
I'll start
be
with the
20
D4.
or above. Oh, there you go.
It was 23. I think that's pretty safe.
The green energy from the necrotic all around just manifests, and it goes back to the world of the living. You're pulling the life force from out of this ghost all around, and it goes back to the material world, and you just see Don, all the metal is glowing green right now, and he's just climbing. You just hear his hands into the stone and push back and pull the Archdruid out of it. And something a bit creepy just happens because
Oh,
the
no,
head
that's...
the head of the Archdruid just turned straight to Dawn, while it's just the face is face to face next to it. So right there, while you're pulling the body, there's just the face turned to you, look you straight in the eyes, and says, "Die." Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Eek. Eek. Yeah, it's not terrible.
It is just the DC.
I'll take it. Take it.
God, how do we cut his fucking possession, man? Jesus.
I'll take it.
So it is.
Why is it me that attacked him? Not even Luna. It's me.
And no, it's your character.
It is half of the 33 of necrotic damage again.
Ah.
And you just see, while that's not even his action, you just seen this turn his head straight to you, and the claw from his staff just goes all around your head, and you feel that it's getting crushed.
But
It
he's
will make an
alive.
attack. "24 hits.
24 hits.
I know, I'm used to can't touch this Don.
I know, right?
24 would have hit Can Touch This Dawn still. I had 23
Aw.
before. So
Are you still can't touch this?
I'm pretty Can't Touch This. Don't worry
Okay,
about
that's
that.
good. Okay.
Aaron, you see something familiar in what he does. Because you see that the staff that is crushing around his head is actually pulling out some of the green energy that surrounds his body. So you see that he's using druidic spells. You see that he's using nature spells. He just did a shillelagh. But right now it's just crushing, and you see that he unleashed the full shillelagh on Don's head. So it is a total of 21 magical bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
You see that he's not in any ability to say any words. Only a loud screaming pain coming out of him. So, back to all of you turns.
Is he grappled or was this just an attack?
I would consider him grappled because Don is holding him with an athletic check.
I'm in a sense grappled because I'm, yes, holding on. I am grappling, I think, this body. It's just not working out for me right now.
Oh yeah, when I see that, I'll be like, let go. He's not himself. And I'm gonna wait for him to release.
So you're readying an action that as soon as Dawn
Is out of the way, yeah. Damn. Because I saw Lanathar using his spells that have radiant damage.
radiant energy, yes.
Yeah,
And you see that he's been really effective.
exactly. So I will use him, and as soon as Dawn is out of the way, I will moonbeam straight on the altar.
Perfect. Then we'll go with Dawn or Luna.
After you,
So,
Meg.
because I don't know the guy, I don't really have an attachment to him, I'm gonna back away a little bit and I'm gonna aim and shoot. Always planning to not kill him if I can.
Well, you
But-
have an ally within 5 feet of him, so sneaky supplies.
Still, but like in the sense like unconscious versus death.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna back away a little bit, angle. And right before I shoot, I'm gonna turn to where the little girl was and just say, I haven't forgotten about you ever. I was dead. I'm working on it. And I'm gonna release my crossbow bolt and take the penalty. And I'm gonna try my very best.
You're shooting at disadvantage in melee.
Oh, because I backed away.
Okay, you backed away.
Yeah, I said I backed away
Okay, but
enough
you
to
say
not-
take the penalty.
The
because of my new feet.
Oh, okay, the new feat. Cool, perfect.
Yes. Yes.
ooh,
So it would be -5.
Okay.
Minus
Which
5.
is
Sadly, you have to make this
15.
roll at disadvantage. Because he is out of worlds right now. Just like, you remember just a spell that you cast usually?
Ah, the asshole. He's blurred. So it would be
-5.
15.
15 does not.
Fuck. 16 would, huh? I know 16 would. Otherwise you wouldn't have said it now. Oh, mother.
So, you're.
I mean, there's a foot an inspiration. I wouldn't mind be using
You
it.
could use the floating inspiration. You can reroll with disadvantage.
It's another reroll with disadvantage?
Yep.
Shit.
Or it's up to you. And
Is it okay if I
Up to you.
try? Yeah, okay. I want
You
my
have
new
my
toy.
blessing. Oh, disappointment.
that first roll was perfect.
My new toy.
You crank up the zip, and you hesitate a moment, and you just pull back the rope again, just to be sure, for no misfortune. Just clink, and at that moment, you see that the arrow just go through him, and it gets stuck, and you hear like you would be shooting it in a tree. You hear like you're just hitting woods. As now you happen to see all his skin is covered by woods.
Bark skin.
Yep.
Yep, 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 yep.
Very useful spell.
Alright, new toy. See you in 6 seconds.
So, done.
Well, I share Luna's status of not having any connection to this man, so if Aaron says let go, you can bet I am letting go as violently as I can.
All right. Well, you put him out of the menhir. I mean, when you pushed him out, so you're letting it go means you will fall to the side. It will not go back inside the inside.
Hey, that works.
Perfect. So it is not an action. You can do anything with it. You're just letting it go, like you would drop a weapon.
Well, now I'm gonna pull my weapon back out. How tall is this menhir? How high up am I right now? That's my first question.
You are 15 feet in the air.
Oh, that's not that bad.
And as you're dropping, well, you will suffer falling damage because no one expect the falling damage inquisition.
Because mostly now I'm considering, like, do I jump and try and smash him downwards? Like
You
a
can
fucking
certainly
hero?
Try.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna certainly try. When given the opportunity to try to be a hero, you try to be a hero. So an attack, I'm guessing?
Do a superhero
Yes.
landing on the guy.
Fucking wrestling move. Boom.
Oof, nope.
Nope. Couldn't happen. Ali does not work.
Okay. And now that he's out, he pushed him aside.
Well, I know that Don has 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna try a second time. So the first hit glances. Come on, second one. Ah, the dice are not with me.
We hate us tonight. It's fine.
So you fall down. You will also take the falling damage. Oof. 11.
I mean, does your armor protect you from that because it's not magical damage?
I mean, what armor, sir?
But
You
don't
are
have the,
armor.
Yeah, your armor
Right.
now. It doesn't
Right.
apply anymore. You don't have the feet.
No, I do not have that feat.
Mellow.
Melo is right.
Bert, I never told you to remove that feat.
I mean, I assumed as such considering a couple of things, but that's up to you.
You are considered being the heavy armor. This was your feat from your creating the armor. What's generating all this is the Emerald Ash Heart.
Well, all right, I'm gonna have to go do a tweak into my sheet then and add that back on. But all right, well, I'll take that -3, so 8. It hurts, but
And
I'm
But you see that even if this man looks like he is 75 years old, with his staff he just stinks, blow your two swords hits with his staff.
they weren't solid hits. Just you wait. Just you wait.
So now can I bring down the laser?
And now you can bring down the moonbeam.
Hell yeah.
And then as you drop it, it is the start of his turn. And at what level were you casting it?
2.
Okay. So you will make a Constitution save. Are druids proficient in Constitution?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so it looks like I'll have to manually make a heavy armor master. That's fine. I can do that real quick. Ooh.
Give me that sweet, sweet damage.
Oh, it's a good roll too.
Nice,
Ooh.
nice.
Isn't it an extra D8 if there is... No, it's shapeshifters that are having a special thing.
Yeah, if it was shapeshifted, I remove their form. They go back to normal.
Alright. You see that the radiant energy just... And you hear his scream... From the pain, and you just getting shredded, and you see that the green energy seems to be getting out of his body. Since you're using the power of the moon to go through it. So, now it's his turn. You hear all around you, not only this otherworldly tornado. Thanks, Xavier. I'll use the roll for it. So. Usually, it is... You see him backing off of where he is. Daily Dawn, you would have an attack of opportunity.
You're muted, by the way.
You're muted, yeah.
Now's the time. That's what I was saying. Very happily, because there you go. Dice. So with my 2 hands on the sword, big swing, let's go.
Oh yeah, we have to resume your classes for the longsword, like I was teaching you, so you can be proficient.
Oh, don't you worry, sir. I am proficient with this sword.
Oh, but it says not proficient, so I don't know if you're losing a bonus because of it.
Yeah, technically, there's just your strength, your hit right now.
Well, let me go fix that, because it should be...
The damage is the damage. Everything's good. It's the to hit. You're
The
supposed
to hit.
to have the plus your proficiency to that.
Ah, well, there
So
you go.
wait.
It would have definitely hit.
So wait, you have +6 strength?
Yeah, it has that belt.
I mean, it's technically +5 strength, but yes. I have the belt of 21 strength.
Yep.
I am a strong boy.
Strong like bull.
Strong like
Strong
giant.
like bull. Also, accurately, yes. Trying to recall right now.
So
it
as
is
you
1D.
cut with this long sword, taking it with your 2 hands, you're just going through, and it opens in the body of this old man. But you see that the cyan blue light coming out of the sword is actually burning the green light emanating from the wounds that you just caused, affecting only the undead creature part of what he is right now.
Okay, well then that's the 7 plus the 8 versus undead then.
Yes. So everything just shred through it, and we can. That was your turn. So everybody, I require you to roll me a dexterity saving throw of 21.
My goodness.
Let me double check
Nope.
one thing real quick.
Hell yeah, Luna.
So dexterity save, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Fuck
It
it
was
no.
21.
Don't you not have force or guidance or something?
No, guidance is only for ability checks. We would need like bless for that.
Is it something we can see?
Yes. It is something you will be able to see.
Because that changes things. That means I get to go. Wait.
Well,
If I can see it.
yes, you can see it, so it works.
The
So-
things.
You've seen Heron does that really often before. The cloud above you is supposed to turn gray, even grayer than it is already, and just start to form a storm. But one thing happens. All the sky, all the clouds that are turning, are just burning bright red right now. And you just see the sky just turn to flame. And you just see shards of it falling on the ground, and it's the three of you. Luna, with your amazing agility, you are used to all that. You've seen all the bursts of fire and you've seen the angle. You suffer no damage from what I'm gonna roll. But both of you, Dawnbringer, you'll suffer half.
Yes.
Aaron, you will suffer 26. I roll so sucky on those dice.
I mean, I'll take
that's
it.
fire damage, you
It
said?
is fire damage.
I still have the
Yeah.
transmutation
Oh
stone.
my god, you do!
Best investment, NA.
The most random thing ever. I was just like, I'll just pick fire. It'll be fine. And now it's just paying back dividends.
Hell yeah. So I will
Quarter
absorb
damage.
that fire.
So the 26 fire damage, you just see the fire, and it's just multiple spots. I'll just have to see in the description of the spell. Yeah, if I can, area of some up to 10 feet. Yeah, it is what it is. So you just, all the fire just ignite, and the fire on you just, any clothing or any part that is flammable starts to burst in flame. So, with all this, that was his turn. As you see, as a bonus action, this old man, his skin starting to shred. You see that he's literally dropping his staff. Well, he put his staff in his back, and you see that while he is shredding his own skin, put his fingers and just tear apart his own chest. You just see a burst of flame, and a fire elemental just in front of you. But this fire is mixed up with the necrotic energy that was emanating from him.
Oh god, it's necrofire. Oh no.
So it's back to you, Maverick.
Super fire.
I mean, you laugh, but I'm dealing with that in my Wednesday streams. Necrofire is
Oh
bad.
shit.
It's very bad.
Who starts?
Wait, so he did. So he did conjure elemental?
No, he turned himself as a bonus action.
Oh,
as a
okay.
Circle of the Moon druid.
Okay, so I thought he summoned. Okay.
No, he turned himself. He shredded his own skin to burst of his flesh.
Ah, okay. It's a druid thing. I thought it was an undead possessed thing.
Nope.
Nope,
Okay.
it's something I'll be able to do once I get my 2 wild shapes.
And now you have fire elemental you can add to the list.
Oh, elementals are, you know them, all 4 elements,
Ah, well,
right away,
nice.
as soon as you hit level 10.
So, who's getting in?
Okay.
The moonbeam
Do you
is
know-
still up there. Well,
Yeah.
you have to give me a concentration check.
Oh, right, yes. Let me do that now. Constitution
Constitution.
18.
Succeed.
Yeah.
So I'm basically waiting to see what Aaron does at least, because he occasionally does big booms, and I'm like, I'm gonna be outside the boom before I go smash.
Yeah.
I will do something crazy.
Oh damn.
And this is why I waited. It's like,
I will recast Moonbeam,
Okay.
but this time as a 5th level spell directly on him.
All right.
And shape changers make saving throws with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, son.
And I will, as a bonus action, we can still use potions as a bonus action, right?
Yes, if you want to heal yourself. If it's another kind of potion, you have to take your action. But healing potion, you can chug it.
Perfect. So I will do that. And that's my turn.
Can you imagine if I die again?
Please no.
That'd be embarrassing.
Let us get a bit more money before we die again.
Yeah.
So, that was Aaron's turn. Luna, Dawn.
So sorry, I'm so sorry. Sleep deprivation is hitting. I'm gonna back away a little bit further, and I'm going to cast blur on myself.
Good. Dawn.
I will try and reach him to smash him with my 2 attacks.
Okay.
It's gonna be N a 1.
27. Yes, works.
Still 2-handed. I fixed it now, so now the roll is good. So 8 plus the 10.
All right.
And swing again. 18.
18 hits.
The 9 plus the 10.
So, you take your Diabone sword in your hand, and you just slash through him. And again, the undead. This is now an elemental, so luckily you have a magical weapon through it. But you just shred through the fire, and again, the undead nature of it is getting burned from the inside out, and that is pretty much your turn. And it is now the beginning of his turn.
Gotta say, my D10s are disappointing me.
Yeah, that's sad a bit.
Ah, well. Proceed, sir. Sorry about that.
As a fire elemental, you will swing. Let me see. Fire form. So you are a creature that touches the elemental and hits and melee attack. Actually, Dawn, from hitting it, you will suffer 2d10. 1d10 per attack for fire damage.
Alright, well. Throw the 2d10s out there. And I'll basically take half.
Yep, indeed.
Ow, but okay. I'm still standing. Yeah. Hurting though. Starting to
We're
hurt
the
now.
same color.
Yep.
I'm not alone anymore.
$14 does not hit. $23 hits.
Yep, that does.
And again, 6 fire damage coming up your way, so 3. And like I said, the stuff that you have on you that could be burning, because you still have leather and all those kind of materials, just burns. So let me see what it does. It is until a creature takes an action does, it takes target at the start of your turn. You suffer a D10 fire damage.
Well, that's unfortunate, but hey, such it is.
So, but it is one thing that's happening. There is the Constitution saving throw. Let me see. Fire elementals plus 3. Good. At disadvantage. 10. So give me all your damage, baby. With that 5th level moonbeam, Aaron.
Burn! Oh, there's a 1, but there's a lot of good numbers in there.
So you see that the moonbeam that was cast earlier disappear for a second and just reappear above that elemental. It just in the fire, and the pure light of Selune just tearing down the energy of that fire elemental. And something's happening. The moonbeam just stared on it, and you see the fire just. I'm muted?
No, Eric was like saying a lot of
Oh no, I
things.
was talking to Kat. It's okay.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
You were like this?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, just before Fred goes on, maybe that's something pertinent. I'm so sorry, guys.
So, the moonbeam just go piercing through. It's missing a beat. What the hell? I don't have a good music for this moment. Oh no, let's go with the usual. Let's go with this. It always works. The fire elemental and the green tainting energy just getting shred. And you see that the two energy dissipates, not dissipates, but separates from each other. And also one of those rolls was a 9 because that was Xavier's rolls. And it just tear apart. And the moonbeam is burning through the undead energy. While the fire elemental got out of it. And the fire seems to be compacting, getting back on itself, and the body of the old man reforms as he fell down on the ground. Not moving anymore. But you see all the green energy that was emanating from him now concentrate inside the moonbeam, and it spirals up towards the sky. And all the energy from radiance coming out of it just dissipates all the green, and there's all the nature around you right now that was dying and fainting away from existence. The same burning bright energy that you've seen Aaron casting Revivify on Luna spreads across the forest right now. And all these small particles of light from the moon still falling touch every green flowers, trees, and you see them rise. As the forest is taken back to life, taking back a pull. But right now, one thing.
Oh no,
The
we were
man-
having a beautiful moment.
The man just fall on the ground, and you see the body like he's getting propulsed by the explosion of the fire and the hellfire coming all together. And it just fall on the ground. And with all this beautiful picture around of the nature coming back to itself, the old man just slides in the dirt and lands literally at your feet, Aaron.
Just so I understood, the danger is gone with the explosion. Like, I don't see any
Yes.
more necrotic spirit or anything.
All the moonbeam you casted dissipates it.
Okay. I will right away go down and yell, Edgar, come on, get up. And cast and say, Nestat, Edgar, Nestat. Healing word right away.
And you're trying to heal his wounds. But you still see the hole in his chest that had been pierced through the maneater. The altar that had been pierced through. Your mentor, Lanatar, is coming from further away when you see that everything is calmed down. He fell to his knees right next to you while you're trying to heal Edgar.
It is too late for me, my sons.
As he looks at both of you.
I tried to reach the Kiprin with this holy sight, and it almost cost us everything. I am sorry.
He looks at Aaron.
One day it will be you, young one. One day you will have my place.
No, I can't. It's my fault this is happening. The Keepan was with me, and I lost him.
The Kipring is in all of us. All the one who followed the path of the moon, the path of Selune. We were blessed by our grove, by the presence of the Kipring. Lanatar, you're in charge now.
As you see that he lays his hand on the staff and hands it to the Furbolg. The Furbolg with large tears across his face but no sounds coming out of it.
We can reincarnate you, Master. Archon. Heron has now the power to do so. And I am too.
Yes, I have the materials. We can do it.
My soul is now trapped where the Kiprin is. The only reason that I can talk now is the presence of Selune above me.
Because you see that the moon being moved to him, but doesn't seem to harm you or him right now.
Take care of the village. Do what you must to protect, and if needed, unleash the beast, Aaron.
I will. I will find the Keepine and bring it back.
And he grabbed both of you by the shoulder, and with the last breath leaving out of his body, the archdruid of your circle is now gone. But you saved your grove. You saved your village. And it was partly his mistake. He knew it was useless to try to stay here. Or maybe to live with the guilt of what he's done. Lanatar raises heads to you. Wash the tears out of his face. And it's been a long time since you've seen the presence of, yes, your master, but mostly fatherly figure. And he just dropped the staff and hold you in his arm.
Yeah, I hug him back. I'm sorry, I wasn't here.
No, Aaron. You're here in time for this. I am proud of you. Thank you. I must rest now. I don't know how I'm even conscious right now. Thank you.
I will bring in giant wings, spiritual wings come from the sky and like hug us too. And that's me casting Healing Spirit. And I'll do like the whole bunch of on him.
Yeah. No need for all the rolls. You healed back, most of you, to a nice state because right now, 2 of you are badly injured and you are injured too, Aaron, and Lanatars also. And you see that he's going next to the altar. He's just laying down, sitting down, putting his head on it and just fall asleep with the reassuring presence that you all have. Luna? Even with all that, there is still this small girl now not angry with you, but scared. Hiding behind a rock, behind the altar. But you can hear her cloak and cry.
Since I see that the others are doing their thing and Aaron is talking with his mentor, I'm just gonna slowly back away and I'm gonna join her slowly, like a baby deer. And if she'll let me, I'll sit next to her.
You sit next to her, and at first she's scared. She moves up maybe an inch. And afterwards she just grabs your arm.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it.
It's
You
okay.
promised so. I believed you.
So she's grabbing my arm?
Yeah, she's grabbing your arm like a little girl who's just praying
Scared.
against it.
So I'm just gonna slowly bring it out and kind of like pull it around her and pull her a little bit against me.
And even with her immaterial form, you feel a certain consistency. Good. Consistency, whatever.
Yeah, consistency. Yes,
Yeah.
I get you. I'm not mad. I appreciate you apologized, but I'm not mad at all. I understand. I tried to figure out a way. I thought I would have control, but I don't. I'll figure out a way. If you want, in the meantime, you're more than welcome to come out whenever you are and just sit and talk with us if you want.
I can't.
I understand that. Can you hear me through the coin?
No.
No. Do you feel things if I hold you?
No.
Is there anything that would help in the meantime? Do you want to just sit here for a little bit?
Yes.
I'm
It's
just
been
gonna
a long
hold.
time since I've been here.
I'm just gonna hold her a little bit tighter, and like a dad would almost do to his kid, just kind of like grab her legs to them across mine and just hold her with both my arms and not say anything and just hold her until
Gone.
however long.
So, unless Luna was very sneaky peeky about doing this, I probably watched her do this but didn't join. Then looked over at Aaron. And suddenly I was somewhere else once again. In the cold. And Don just kind of crosses his arms and covers his face. Leans against the stone and sits in silence. And you can just almost see a slight twitch, almost as if he was sobbing, but not a sound escapes.
Stop it! I'm not there. Oh.
You see that animals come back from around. Even a pack of wolves that you've known that protected the sanctum of the grove. You know that if you rest here, you'll be protected. Resting meaning taking a short rest.
Yeah.
Because Luna, something pops into your head. Isk is saying to come back. So as soon as you can, use the stone I gave you. Seem urgent. Kiss, kiss.
He said it. One step at a time. He'll become real, like daddy. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna respond with, "Hello. Are you both okay?" I'm so self-sufficient. Look at that. If I use the stone, would you be able to give another? Just in case in the future. Kiss, kiss.
Really short time after you hear a last message from me. I'll prepare it and send it to you. Can't give one right away. Over.
He's using all the words. Sounds great. It's a great escape plan. We'll see you soon. Just a quick rest. Bind some wounds. Kiss, kiss. Hugs. That's it.
You said that it was his last message, or you're
Yeah.
waiting for a response, and you're like,
No, there's nothing. I know there's nothing. So, guys, apparently, Isk wants us to get back quite fast. But we'll have a quick rest and we'll use the stone. And Ernest is going to be able to make another one and send it to us.
Very well.
Don just kind of slaps his face, making a distinct clink clink sound.
Are you okay, Don?
Yes. Just a momentary distraction.
You have
Sounds
sad
like a good
eyes.
plan.
So I'll sit next to Lanathar so we can short rest together. And also, when I commune, would the altar be the spot where I should put the little box thing?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just leave it there.
Well, your short rest with Lanazar is while you were gone, it was a hard time. We were trying to understand what was happening to the forest, and Edgar just tried to reach out to the keeper. And that's where we understood that this altar is linked to where it is. And you've seen what happens.
Yeah, I felt it when I came.
But Edgar has been fighting for the past months. It's been 2 months he was impaled on that rock. And the necrotic energy just manifested yesterday.
Yeah, we were not on this plane anymore, and one day where we were, it was 3 months here.
I understand.
But I may have found a solution for the key plane.
I trust you. I owe you literally my life now.
It's okay, you saved me, so we're even.
Fair.
Apparently I'm gonna have to go because the world tree and the spirit inside is still in danger.
Nice wings you got there.
Yeah.
Put your staff on the altar.
I do it. And while I'm putting the staff, I ask, did anybody else survive?
We protected everybody. I was the last line of defense.
Good.
The circle is intact, it's just that nobody had the strength to fight what was to come.
That feels good to hear.
And he starts to turn around the altar. As he just touched the stone, and the stone under his finger just it's like it would be mud, so he draws in it runes. Now that I am the archdruid of this grove, I call upon Salune that you've called so many times for her blessing or for her wrath. bless the Galanodale's bloodline. And that the moon touched the stone that came from it. And you see from the sky, even if it's still a bit daylight, because it was only dark because of this supernatural phenomenon. It's just a small ray of moon touched the stone of your staff. And you see in burning, but lighting in a powerful blue. Powerful but gentle. The light still commune with nature all around. And you see your armor starting glowing. The same thing. Both are now +2 instead of +1. And they will have another feature, but that will be for next game.
Damn it! The tease!
But the game, the game has not ended yet.
Just get the tease.
You... Lanadar stops the movement and the moon, this small being just go back in the sky. You're no longer my student. You are now a full brood of this grove. Erin Galanodal, may the moon guide you wherever you are.
Holding the staff, I will bow. Thank you.
I think you are been waiting. Someone's waiting for you.
Yeah. But I will be back. I heard that people are coming.
We will be safe for now. I'll set up the right defenses.
Yeah.
Any help would be nice.
I will bring people and we will go on the offensive and take back the forest completely.
Take care.
You too. And I'll turn and join the others. We can go now.
Is the little girl still here?
She's still in the hug as long as you kept the hug.
You
You actually
yeah,
think that she fell asleep on you.
oh no, I have to wake her up so I leave.
And
Motherfucker.
actually, when you turn, you turn when Aaron comes back and she's not there anymore.
Oh no.
Back in the coin she goes.
Jeez. Alright.
You didn't suffer the emotional damage last game, so I had to make you suffer this one.
That's rude. The disrespect. I was dead last game.
Yeah, we weren't there. Couldn't roleplay it.
I know. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Little girl. I'm still gonna hold on to the coin and give it a little kiss, even though I know she doesn't feel it. I'm ready to go. Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Have we
As
been
you
able
will.
to take a short rest with all
Yeah,
this?
you can click on short rest.
Amazing.
My goodness. Rolling like crap.
Wait, I keep forgetting I have my necklace. I just roll like there's never an end to them.
Oh yeah, we have 10 now.
There we go. Feeling a little refreshed. Some D10 healing later, and
Alright.
So Luna,
Yes.
you crack the stone.
Yes. It's my paw.
And as this blue and purple energy grabbing hold of you, you just see Aaron Lanathar's smiling in your direction, waving you. And you're back. And as you reappear in the circle, Isk is there, but it's going to be Ernest that's going to speak of what's happening. Because Luna I can mimic, but doing only a normal voice girl, I cannot.
well then.
A friend of yours required your presence, I think. In the south. A town called Yagaster. Isk is preparing the teleportation circle. But, Sharai, I think his name is.
Ah, yes.
I'm just gonna.
The two boys just like.
I'm just gonna look to Don.
He's rolling his metal eyes.
Yeah, do I hear the grinding of metal on metal?
No, however, you do see his chest heave as if he was sighing, but he doesn't breathe. So,
So he really wanted it to show.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I've seen that things went badly as he looks to your clothing mostly. You see that
Nope.
he just pressed
mendings all around.
Pressed you clean up.
Yeah, it was rough. Oh, but at least the forest is saved for now.
Mm-hmm. Nothing we couldn't handle.
And I placed what you gave me at the source.
Perfect then. Be careful down there. Since it's in the south, there's the army of undead down there.
Is there anything we should know or expect?
He gave the detail that these undead were marked by Kersilos crystals. So if you manage to grab one, like I said, of high value, I could manage to open the portal.
Yeah, we'll grab as many as we can.
We've dealt with
They
their
have
kind
to be
before.
still charged.
Hmm.
So either you bring the target alive, or whatever. Do what you
Or
must.
rip it from them. You know.
Probably. You see that Iskis. You know that she's good in arcane, but it's the first time she's casting the circle. So you see that the circle is already ready for like the past 10 minutes, but she's just passing every detail back to see if everything is on point.
That sounds like
Like the-
Isk.
Like the proper bookworm that she is.
It's like, all right, let me check. Let's just this speck of dust got to go that way. Just a little. There you go.
To the
She's the
right.
most bookworm of sorcerers because sorcerers usually don't use books.
She's special.
Okay, so we have an army of undead, a giant shadow creature in the south. Well, this is gonna be fun.
Never fails to be interesting. Yes.
But Sharai would help.
Yeah,
I'm sure he will.
and it's actually a good thing because I needed to talk to him about his promise to me.
His promise.
True.
Yes,
Of men, if I recall.
exactly, to help me take back the forest.
It's true. Well, I guess we should get going. So I'm gonna give a big hug to Ernest. No,
Yeah.
he probably won't give it back.
He's actually not that cold. Like when you hug him, you go for his torso, and he's just like the awkward father who doesn't know how to give attention
Yeah,
and
there you
affection,
go.
and just put his arm on you. But you see that he sees that people hugs, but it's mostly like someone who you have love language at 0. That is physical touch. He's just like he knows that you are though, so he's like trying. Is this okay?
Yes. If you want, you can squeeze tighter if you have more love to give.
I was meaning, is this long enough for you to feel this?
Just another second.
Okay, it's done a second
Okay.
now.
Yes. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna like rub, like Kitty rub my face on side of his and boop his nose. Say, it's been good seeing you.
Same Luna. And in purpose of danger, he grabs a pouch and give it to you.
Oh, what is it?
The worth of diamonds in case you die again.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm just gonna tighten it and just like give it like not immediately because that's borderline insulting to his gift, but just like hand it to Erin. Like he's the one that. Okay, yes.
Oh, I know, it is a practical way to do, so you'll be able to
Yes.
cast it.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So 300 gold of worth of diamonds.
You get your bling bling back. The very important bling bling.
So now, points at the circle. Isk is starting to do another circle, and you see Ernest is like, okay, it's done now.
Okay,
I've
stop.
seen it. Everything's fine. It's like, okay. And she removed the dust from her, and you just see Ernest's breasty. So here is. All right. And she put her hands around the circle, and she start to cast as you see the feats below you. She'll do the description of what's happening, but you're teleporting. And we will fast forward a bit. Because next game. No. No, not the sad music. It's done now.
Yeah, we did that. Okay, thanks. We checked that checkbox.
You made Don rust. All right. Oh,
I mean,
jeez.
No.
would if you know he was capable of crying.
Oh no, he's not even able to cry. Oh, that's sad.
We fast forward a bit from when you'll be around a table where you see a half-elf in red clothing and a lute in his back entering the room that you are in, Sharai, and you see two person that seems to be of high standards. You see that they are sitting next to each other, and by what she's done, they're both wearing a crown. So you deduce that they are two queens. Next to Shirai, the half-elves enter the room. An average man with different kind of artifice on him, seems to have different pouches, tokens all around. You also see a Goliath, an 8-foot-tall Goliath that seems to be wearing a chainmail, and a two-handed sword that is masterfully crafted on his back. A lady with black hair and pretty nice clothing, holding a large tome to her side, and walking with a staff also. You see... Wow. I brain fart right now. It's not the moment. And you see a small woman. A small woman that seems to be traveling clothing. A bow with Carcilos that seems to be crystallized on the edge. And they're entering the room where you're supposed to have a meeting with Shirai, those two queens, about what everything's happening around the south down there. And this is where we'll have the crossover next week,
Hell
Wednesday,
yeah.
with the Mavericks and the Shit Heaters.
This should be good.
Shit
Close
Heaters are
I'm-
not called in-game like that, but yeah.
I
give him
am
5 minutes.
excited. I'm both excited and terrified because playing Luna in French is gonna be hard.
You think?
Lord.
Yeah.
Like the
This is
voice
good.
and accent, I'm legit stressed out.
Oh, look, it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna put English words for sure, like for the spells. That
Yeah,
back
they
Yeah.
understand English, so there's no
Yeah.
problem with it. But it's
Okay.
people being comfortable speaking in English
Yeah.
Okay.
for a whole stream.
Oh, then we'll be fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I'll,
It's
do,
mostly
I'll
the-
do both languages for
It
sure.
could be
I
a
was like,
bilingual
there's-
stream. There's no problem.
I swear, I was like, there's no
Sugar Sammy
way.
style.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to speak French with Luna without sounding like Borat.
Yeah, Jamash.
Oh,
My name is
tu
Luna.
sais, c'est mon nom, c'est Luna. Like, it's for sure gonna sound like Borat.
Look, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be adorable.
It's perfect.
Absolutely perfect. But yes, it's gonna be very Sugar Sammy. It's gonna be like French
Yeah.
English smashed together.
Hell yeah.
Because I'll definitely sneak some English
The,
in
the
there.
first one who caught yesterday, because I described the same scene, but on the opposite, where you were already at the table.
Yeah.
The scene, someone with the stature of a Goliath, with the bald head, and just like describing, and
And
when
the
you see
hood.
up and close that it's not a Goliath, it have metal skin, and I described the tabaxi with like, she's probably when you just cross her eyes and her side, she's just like, oh, hello.
There's Luna. To a T.
Or Borat, as
And
some friends know
just
her.
an elf with not a resting bitch face, but like with the black makeup around his eyes, just like staring to their soul, with the staff along his side
Emo
now.
phase.
And Isk that is just politely smiling with the draconic scales on her arms.
And
So-
her beautiful horns.
So I started with Aaron, and Vivian, one of my
Yeah.
players, understood right away. She's like, "Oh my god!"
I loved her face. Her reaction was priceless. It was so good.
Yes, and then afterwards, like, what, the tiefling with the scales and that, and then Benoit understood, and then the Goliath is like, oh yes, we understood that thing that shifted. The Tabaxi, what the Tabaxi? Okay, it's the other game. Oh shit, it's the other game. So yeah, the surprise was
So
perfect.
do we start by like being two separate tables, essentially?
No,
No,
I
they're
will-
coming
I-
in to meet us.
They finished their game while they're arriving in the room, and we're finishing this game while they are arriving in the room you were in.
Okay.
There-
So
there-
exactly.
Sharai
We-
with the planning doesn't have any time to explain to you whatever beforehand,
Okay.
so it's
So
straight
we
up.
haven't met yet.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. It's
And
not like a one shot pretend you know one another.
Yeah.
Nope. we
Okay,
have
cool.
never met.
No.
We're going to
never
meet.
met, so you're meeting them right away.
And quick question.
They've heard about you, but you never heard about them.
No.
That's true.
No, come on. I mean, the Mavericks are fucking crazy enough. They don't hear about
For
other
Mavericks.
people.
What do you want?
Yep.
So
Question: how much do we fast forward? Do we like long rest, or was it like straight from teleportation to the meeting?
no, it is like 4 hours. Well, for you it could be a long rest technically, but you're technically not tired.
Yeah. No, just to see like if either long rested to switch spells around, or to see like the timeline of the fast forward you did.
Short rest would be because you left around 1 in the afternoon, 2 in the afternoon with the teleportation. It went pretty back and forth.
Yeah.
But,
It's just when you said the fast forward, I don't know if you like spend time there before reaching the meeting.
You meant like
well,
if we spent like
there
a
will
day
no
or something
playing
there.
the time in between.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
will just be that you will be in Yakaster. I will present to you the city next Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
of what would have been to seen and whatever. If it can brings you questions from all the things.
Because it's our first time there, so I didn't want
This is
to
true.
rush the the place.
Well, you know that the city is also under pretty tight protection, and you are all around the manor of where Sharais lives, but the queens are next to the city in a really large castle. So, thank you for being with us tonight. It was again emotional, damaging game, but pretty epic. Thanks for my players to have such creativity in what they're doing. And let's see who we can raid at this time.
Next week's gonna be
blah, blah,
cool.
blah, blah, blah,
I gotta say.
I'm excited.
The
I'm glad that they understand English. That removes so much anxiety from my shoulders.
We would have figured it
Anyway.
out, but
Because you know, like I work until I leave, and then it's the game. So like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to workshop this.
Talking about that crossover, let's go raid the DM Cravat with his Fate Wrestling. They're actually doing a wrestle match with the Fate core system. So, but it's not only the wrestling match. They're doing like the interviews. Players are interviewers. People are like all the things about wrestling, like the planning and all that and everything. So it's pretty cool to watch. So it's in French, so people, please behave. But we will go raid one of my amazing players. Here you go. So give them the love. Thank you for being with us again, and remember, always, may your fumble become epic stories.
bye bye.
Here we go.
Always awkward.